Hey friends, this is another video update from my porch. Oh, we love this porch. And now you can see the view we have down there of the field. So whenever I mention the field in my videos or when I write, that's what I'm talking about. There are often soccer games going or American football games, or after it rains, that's where the puddle forms, right straight down here, enormous puddle. After it rains really hard, we can always hear the kids running down the hill as soon as the lightning and thunder stops and they're allowed to go play outside. So that's where that happens. It's quiet now because it just rained, but not enough to make a puddle. So quickly, I'm getting a video in without a lot of yelling kids in the background. I wanted to say that one question that's come up a lot when I ask people about life here in Kenya is, what about Sam? What services is he getting? What does school look like for him? And it was actually a question that we got all the time when we were preparing to come here. So for Sam, a lot of his days look the same each day, which we try to do intentionally because we know that having a regular schedule for him is really good. So when he first wakes up in the morning, he reads some books, plays some games while I do morning school with Ella. And then once she goes off to school, we do some school together, the two of us. And really depends on how he's feeling in the day and how long we'll do it. But now, for the last couple of weeks, we've also been attending on Tuesday and Thursday mornings preschool with other missionary kids, and it's been so good for Sam. I've already seen so much growth in him with just paying attention and sitting, and those are skills that he learned really well last year and the year before when he was in preschool in Duluth. But he hasn't been in a formal school setting since last spring, and it's been so good for him to get back into that. Just the social interactions and the expectations that come with being in an environment like that, with other kids and sharing and listening and sitting for a story. So we're working through some things right now with him, but he loves to go do that. So we do that Tuesday and Thursday, and then for sure on Mondays and Wednesdays, sometimes Fridays too, we do school together. Just the two of us, which most days he likes. Some days he doesn't, but to be expected. So for physical therapy, it's really just him running around here all the time. If you've seen any of the pictures I've posted on Instagram or on Facebook, the road out next to where we live is pretty good physical therapy because it is dirt and covered with lots of rocks and then some smaller patches of actual pavement. And he insists on walking that by himself all the time. So letting him do that, he has to practice balance and just it also goes uphill. So there's so much involved with just walking on that hill. And then we have a lot of smaller hills right here in our compound that he's constantly going up and down on his belly or crawling or walking. He really pushes himself just independently too. So that part is great. As far as speech, we're constantly working with him just in our daily interactions, having him repeat words and sounds, and we still work through a lot of signs. And then we're also working on getting it set up to where he'll be doing speech over Skype with a friend of ours in the States. So we're hoping that Sam will grab onto that and really enjoy that time. Whether or not he actually does interactions over the computer or not, I can be learning things that I can then work with him on during the day. So health-wise, Sam's super healthy. We'll have his ears checked by a visiting ENT soon, and really that's all. He's just very healthy, and we are so incredibly thankful for that. So that's kind of Sam in a nutshell with what we're doing right now. But man, he is constantly learning new words and doing new things right now. So he's really loving it here. He just loves to be outside constantly. So that's my quick update. If you have any other questions, please leave them in the comments or on Facebook or something. Send me a message. I would love to get a message. So yeah, until next time, take care, friends.